Hey YouTube, this is Rescue Amusement Park Fan 62. Um, this is stuff on Kings Island's food. Now, um, now their food selection is very unique because they have all these different types. Of course, they have your traditional burgers and chicken tenders and stuff like that, but it's rather unique because like most of the foods that they have there are grab and go, which means you can just take it to the window and then go find a seat somewhere else. But but then they also have some sit down restaurants. So now, and then also suite style stuff too. Um, Now, first thing is sit down style restaurants. In the front of the park, they have Hugo's, which is an Italian style place where you can get like pizza calzones, which unfortunately they did not have those when I was there for some reason. Um, Another one is called Coasters, which is a 50s style diner. Um, and they have a burger, cheeseburger, double cheeseburger. They call it something else. Chicken tenders and French fries. Not so much salads and stuff. Um, and then they also had a place called Melt, which is sort of near like Windseeker in that area. That is the only place in the park that does not accept meal plans for some strange reason. Um, Unfortunately, I did not eat there, so I could not tell you what it was like. Also, in the front of the park, they have Mac, which is a mac and cheese style place. Um, and um, so you can get like pulled pork and stuff like that on top. Then, of course, they have these places where you can get like French fries, different foods like that. And of course, then you can also get like popcorn and stuff like that as well. Now, um, they do have a Starbucks in there as well. So if you want your cold brew or pumpkin spice or whatever, they have it in there. If you want your sweets, they do have a French Quarter confectionery in the front, which is made to look like a New Orleans style theme of where it looks like it's for that. So it's looking so you can get like funnel cakes and stuff like that in there. Now they do have where you can get ices as well throughout the park, but unfortunately, because of certain things, they're not. A lot of them were closed due to stuff. Saturday they were open and Sunday they were open. Unfortunately, I didn't get one at the time. I wish I did. Now, the next thing is they do have Dippin Dots throughout the park as well, but like ICs, they were closed. Now, Saturday they were open. They had around 2 to 3 carts open, but they were limited on what you could get. Um, they had like brownie batter, chocolate, cotton candy, I believe, cookies and cream, cookie dough, and something else. Um, but then also near, I'm not near like Maverick in that area. They have it. They have this cart, which is rather unique because you can get different things. Now it's not just like Dippin' Dots or beer or whatever. Which I'll get to beer here in a second. you can get like French toast, not French toast sticks, funnel cake sticks, um, along with Bosco sticks and something else. That cart was only open twice as well. Um, but then also, I'm not entirely sure what the name of the area is called, but they do, and it was closed all 3 days, unfortunately. But it was a not vegan style, but it was like a non-GMO style restaurant where they sold like chicken tenders, pizza, and something else, um, but without a lot of the stuff in it. Um, Now, if you're looking for bottled soda throughout the park, they do sell those. Unfortunately, they the, they really don't have many vending machines throughout the park. The only place you'll see vending machines are in lines for some rides, and that's really about it. So if you want a bottle of Coke, for example, you will have you they do sell them in a lot of, well, some of the stores and stuff like that. Um, so keep that in mind. Um, Please note too, a lot of the restaurants' hours are going to vary and carts depending on their staffing situation for that day. So a Dippin' a cart, a Dippin' Dots cart could be open for a couple hours and then closed for the rest of the day. Could be open all day. It just depends on their staffing situation for that day. Um, Drink stations. They do have some drink stations around the park. I did not. They have two of them. No, they have three of them that are the Coca Cola Freestyle machines, which are the fancy machines you can get like Coke, Diet Coke, Diet Coke caffeine free, Mr. Pibb, or Dr. Pepper, depending on what they choose. Uh, Fanta, different flavors of that, so forth. Um, and then some are just the general style Coke machines. Now, please note this with especially the general style Coke machines. Um, they tend to have a lot of bees around them, so be careful. The best thing to do is either go to another one or try to go to an indoor one. Now, in back near Still Vengeance in that area, they have a saloon style place where you can get alcohol as well. There's another place where you can get called, it's some sort of tavern looking place. You can get alcohol, the saloon where the Fangsters play. You can also get alcohol. It's just like beer mostly, I believe. And then also these like they look like the medical bags, but they're called like, I know one's called like zombie juice. I'm not sure what the other one was called. Um, you can sell they also sell those at the alcohol carts as well around the park, which the alcohol carts just sell mostly beer, and that's about it. You can get both canned and bottled, or can and tap. I'm sorry. Melt sells alcohol as well. They do sell beer along with some mixed drinks. Um, uh, Unfortunately, places like Coasters, Hugo's do not sell alcohol. So if you want alcohol, you have to go to either the saloon style place, some of the alcohol carts, stuff like that. Um, and lastly, a lot of those are going to vary on their when they open and when they close. So if you have any questions about it, put in the comments below. on um, what it is, and I'll see if I can answer it the best of my ability.